Dear viewers, it's absolutely a pleasure and an honor to have our guest as guest Kiryk of Wedge. Welcome to our show, Kiryk. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Getting better slowly. So we are talking because in less than a week from today, but for our viewers and listeners, probably will be the very day or the following day, you are gonna release your third LP, which is Like No Tomorrow. It's good that is gonna be published on Heavy Psych Sounds Records. Maybe we can have. Like No Tomorrow looks. Almost like a fitting title for 2020.
Yeah.
But I know, as I told to last time to your boys, to Holger and David, I think was the Heavy Psych Sound Fest of 2000 in December 2019. I know so that you already had recorded most of it back then. But tell me, what is Like No Tomorrow?
Yes. I mean, we had the title Like No Tomorrow. We had it, as you said, it 2019. It had nothing to do with COVID, but we felt that the world is crazy enough without it. And then COVID hit, and it's even more crazy. So it feels like there might be no tomorrow. But there is a second dimension to it. We like to say that. It's not all evil, you know. It's like you have to live like there is no tomorrow. Because if all this shit is over once, we will be living like no tomorrow, I guess, when the concerts start again and everything is rolling.
Until the next pandemic.
Until the next pandemic, yeah.
Like No Tomorrow comes is your third LP comes after your the self-titled of 2016, no? Or 17 or 14 maybe.
I can't remember.
Some years ago, enough years ago, and comes after your second, which is Killing Tongue. How do you put Like No Tomorrow in comparison with the previous releases, especially, of course, with the recent one, which is Killing Tongue?
I think it's like a continuation because there are songs we've been playing live already, and there are songs on the record. So, but there are also the half of it is like very, very, very new, and some of them we've been playing live already. So it's a continuation. But it's different. It's a little bit like each record is a little bit different, and but we are very satisfied with the result. So, by the way,
okay, that's good to show it. Still seal and packed.
Oh, it's open actually.
Okay.
we get special colors and stuff like.
Well, you can tell our viewers and listeners where they can and how can they find this LP.
Yeah, if you want to pre-order, you can go to Heavy Psych Sounds. But if you want to support us directly, which would be nice, especially in those hard times, you can go to our website, which is wedgeband.com. And there, you if you order there, you will get it special stuff, like there's this lyrics kind of thing.
Nice.
You know, it's only exclusively if you order with us, and there are stickers, and there is a poster of Superman falling down from the sky.
Like there is no tomorrow.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the cover, as you just shown it?
Yeah, it's a fire extinguisher, which is on flames. You know, sometimes it feels like we are about to destroy the very thing that can save us, like with climate change or something. The thing that can save us is on fire. Like it's almost too late.
Like almost a warning.
Yeah.
this theme, or what can you call it, is also then reflecting in the lyrics of the album?
Yes. Like more than on the previous albums, the lyrics are more important on this album, I think.
Less rock and roll.
Less rock and roll life. Although there are some, like, don't be afraid. It's not all doomy, gloomy, but it's more like more on modern topics or like current topics. Like there's a song about the refugee crisis
across the water. No?
Yeah, exactly. And Computer, the very first song on the album, is like about social media and the digitalization of the world and stuff. So yeah, it's more current topics, I would say.
You mentioned that was a future question, but as you mentioned it, how did the song "Across the Water" come? What did you want to, besides of course showing the, I guess, the refugee crisis?
Yeah, just to make people aware. But I wanted to. The approach was to tell the story from the point of view of a refugee who is about to cross the water to escape war and to get to the promised land, you know. And to tell it from a perspective of him telling what's going to happen to a child, you know, which he has with him. So it's a little bit naive and it goes like,
hopeful, don't worry.
Well. Yeah, it's hopeful. It's like everything's going to be fine. And but also in the chorus it says like, just try to stay alive. Like it's not so easy.
Concerning again the album, first thing, how did you record it? If there is some differences with the previous recordings?
Yes, there is. The previous thing we recorded in Berlin, and for this one we went to Hamburg, to the Yeah studios. It's a very nice studio. You know, we love Hamburg also. Good rock and roll tradition. Like the Beatles started there, as everybody knows, and like some cool 70s bands are from Hamburg, like Frumpy or Lucifer's Friend.
So it was a good inspiration.
Yeah, well, it was nice.
Did you use particular instruments or more or less the setup, the instruments, you know, the rock setup and the organ? Did you use something that you never tried before?
This record was like less crazy than the previous ones. It's almost only guitar, bass, drums, and organ. Although we have electric piano on 1, 2, I don't know, and a mellotron. Okay, but apart from this, it's like it sounds more live maybe than the previous ones, like less production, but still it's a studio thing, so you have to hear for yourself.
The album release, as I remember talking with David and Holga, was planned in 2020.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it was really hard to choose the time when to release it, because
like we could have released it like end of 2019 even. Then we thought, okay, let's do it like beginning of 2020, and then COVID hit, and then we thought, yeah, maybe it's going to be over soon, you know, in the beginning. And we postponed, and then we had to say something. So we said, okay, the 15th of January 2021. And it was a hard choice, because, you know, you have the record and everything is done, and you have to wait like a year. As it turned out, like it was not even necessary, because nothing has changed since then. Things got worse. So we can't tour anyway. But I'm happy that it's gonna come out now, because, you know, you want to have it out. You want people to hear it.
How challenging will be, or is already, to promote the album?
It's very challenging. You know, we couldn't record a video. Not a single one. We haven't got a video. And as you know, you need a video to promote the record. So and you need touring. The most records we sell and make a living from is on tour, and it's going to be really hard. I hope people will get the record online. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we're going to do it anyway. That's what we do.
How difficult was then 2020? Because you are, a pretty active live band. You do sometimes tours of over a month across Europe. How difficult was 2020? Also from the sustainability, let's say, of the band, so that in order not to lose money.
I mean, every day we don't play, we lose money, and the expenses they stay. Like the album, it's a lot of money to record an album. The rehearsal place has to be paid for and everything, so it's hard not to play. But there's nothing we can do. We can hope for this shit to end soon and just but there's enough work. Like in this time, it's like almost every day I did something related to the band. Like there was no vacation because of this or something.
There is always something to do, no?
Always something to work on.
Last time actually I talked to you was May the first 2000 I guess 18, which is also known as the last day of Psych Club. You are, let's say a regular in the Berliner scene. Having a look, of course, maybe a bit not 2020, but what happened since also Psych closed. Is there still space for some optimism concerning venues and spaces for live music in Berlin?
Yes, I mean there are a few places still, as you know. As sad as it is that the Psych closed, because it was one of my very favorite clubs, and I think one of the best clubs in Berlin. If you take 2-3 steps back, there were always clubs closing over the time, and always new clubs coming up. So I'm hopeful that this is what is going to happen in Berlin also.
Well, let's hope that this crisis does not. I know already that Toast Hawaii, Hangar 49, for instance, Toast is not sure yet, but some clubs they did not survive, let's say, this crisis. But
this is an extra thing. I mean, it's hard enough without COVID for the Berlin scene sometimes. With all the closing and all this gentrification. But now COVID is on top, and it makes it extra hard, of course.
Let's hope that the state is gonna help. Also not only clubs, but as well booking agency and other. Also your booking agency, which is Magnificent Music, which of course as many is on hold. I really hope they're gonna recover. Talking about, do you plan now some tours for the future, or are you just waiting for a clearer situation?
I don't really know. I haven't spoken to Axel at Magnificent Music for a while now, so I don't know if he plans something, but I guess everything is on hold because nobody knows what's going to happen. So I've seen that some bands are booking for late 2022, which, if you read it, is really like strange.
I don't even know if I will be alive.
But maybe that's the thing to do. I don't know. We will see. Now we just let it happen and see what life will bring.
Let's close with a most difficult question. How do you see now the future for your band, more generally?
We are 3 people who love music and making music, and there's nothing else we can do or want to do. So from this point of view, I'm not worried about this because we keep doing it anyway, you know, no matter what. I mean, if the world is gonna fall apart, fall in two, and fall apart in 1 week, we will be doing music. I mean, there's nothing we love to do more.
Musically, what would you like to do as a Wedge? Is there, I don't know, some dream you have, some experiments, or something you want to experiment in your music?
Not really. I mean, we want to. First step is to play live again. You know, in 2020, where nothing was possible, we had the luck to have this Rock Pls thing, which you can, which is online on YouTube. And it's a whole show. Yeah, I mean, we just want to play live again. This is the most important thing. I think Wedge is a live band, and it's the for us, it's the essence.
Would you like to collaborate with some musicians, or do you see the trio as something fixed?
Sure. No. We would like. Sure, we are open for everything. Just ask us. We are here.
I mean, you talk about the show for Rock Palace. Are you planning a release party or something? A release party? I mean, it's already a joke to use that.
Yeah, we plan to party, but
privately
on our own. Yeah, but no, there's nothing planned.
Kiryk, I really want to thank you for this interview, and I remember the viewers and the listeners that you know, as Kiryk said, every day in which they don't play, actually they are losing money. So if you like Wedge, if you also like in general your favorite band, now I guess is really the time to support.
I mean, it's a whole package. Like, you can get it.
There are several ways to support Wedge and to support the bands, so it's really time to do it. Kiryk, I really thank you again, and I wish you really a lot of luck for your album and for 2021. And
thank you. Good luck with the show.
Thank you, and rock and roll.
Yeah, bye.